Going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, let's set this up real quick. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the live. Pretty good right there. Welcome to the live, guys. Just started the live a couple seconds ago. You guys new, definitely join. I'm talking about crypto. We're live on TikTok now as well. So let me take a look at the markets, see what's going on here. But let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. Looks pretty good. And the audio should be great now because I put the audio more up, so should be pretty good. But welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. If you guys like crypto, definitely like, follow if you guys are new. We're also live on YouTube as well. Shout out to everyone on here. SNA, what's up, SNA? Telegram reminder, let us know. Yeah, I was about to go on Telegram right now and remind you guys, but I'll put it too. I'll put it right here. But yeah, I gotta do it before I actually go live. So thank you for the update. But yeah, welcome, guys. Bitcoin, big pullback today, right? Looking at the charts, we'll take a look here at the charts for Bitcoin as well. But I think this is great. I think this is great, you know, especially if a lot of altcoins pull back. Great opportunities to buy in. If we get some big pullbacks for altcoins, which we'll be looking at them right here. I want to make this stream is going to be on which altcoins are looking at like great deals right now. That's what I want to make this stream about. Which altcoins are looking bullish, right? With Bitcoin pulling back here to 107. We can see right here. Yesterday we had a big closing here. I wouldn't be surprised to go to 104. Right? We can even pull a Fibonacci here, and we're gonna see here 104 might be the target here. Bitcoin to come down to around there possibly. Right? Well, not even right here. I mean, I think we have to. Let's go right here on the daily. If we go right here on the daily, let's pull a Fibonacci here. We kind of want to see what targets here. Yeah, I mean, we can see right here 102, right? 104. These are some targets we can definitely come down to 104. if we're bullish and we put in higher low, and we can definitely come back to 102 for sure. So yeah, I mean, definitely not the end of the world. And let's see, let's take a look at some of the meme coin, not meme coins, but altcoins that are pulling back to that are at great deals. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at which coins are a great deal right now. Let's actually take a look at the crypto bubbles here. I kind of want to see which coins are down the most. So Render's actually down 9%. Pepe's down 12. Pepe's probably at a good deal. It's down that much. On the weekly though, I want to see what coins are down on the weekly. Not much coins are down on the CASP was down on the weekly. CASP was at 10 cents. But yeah, I think Floki. I'm a big fan of Floki. I think Floki is very underrated, and it has a great chart. Right, Floki. Not many coins got close to breaking their all-time highs from 2020, and this is a meme coin that was here in 2021. So, but I'm bullish on Floki. I think this coin is looking great here, as it's basically flipped that resistance right there as support. It's just having some resistance right now because it's tackling its previous support, but eventually I believe Floki will break that. So Cat and Dogs World. What is that coin? Is a coin called Mew? Oh, okay, I'll check it out. Let's check out Mew. Which chain is this coin on? Let me know which chain this coin is on. And is this new? Did this come out like March 2024? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's been recovering nicely here, right? It's not like this drop, it's dead down here. So it doesn't look all too bad. This looks like a good, I mean, it's just getting some resistance right here, obviously, because there's a lot of support right here, but this looks pretty good. It's just that, like I said, a lot of coins short term are bearish because they're basically trying to break their past support, which is not resistance. So a lot of coins might pull back, with Bitcoin pulling back and then eventually come back up and break it. Moodang and Mew. Oh wow, so Robinhood added Mew and Moodang? That's awesome. This is what I've been telling you guys. You know, this bull market, we're gonna get so many. We're gonna get more coins on Robinhood. We're gonna have more apps out there that have basically crypto that didn't have crypto last bull market. So it's gonna be more easier for people that are into stocks or, you know, to transition into crypto this bull market. Mintana. Well, what's the tag for Mintana? I can't find it. Let me know the tag for Mintana and I'll check it out. Can you check out Myro? April says Moodang does good now and again. Yeah, I'll check out Proppy too. Let me check out Myro first. Yeah. I know Myro's a meme coin. So yeah, Myro did have a bit. I'll be careful of Myro because this was a big dump, right? I mean, this was, and ever since the launch, it's just been in this mega downtrend. So I'll be careful with Myro, even though it did have a nice bounce here, right? It's still down so much, right? One thing is if it's to bounce all the way back here and get some resistance, but this is just a mega downtrend here, so I'd be careful of Myro, to be honest. I think Myro to flip bullish. It needs to at least come back up here and break this resistance. So we can't make this a lower high and continue this downtrend, because then eventually we'll put in a new low. You see? So. Oh, it's called mints. Okay. I got you. By the way, guys, don't forget to like the live stream. That's all I ask for. And if you guys are interested, I have a course. Came out about a week ago. You guys can check it out in the bio. It's called the 8 Signals to Sell the Top. It's focused on profit taking and creating an exit strategy for this bull market. So I believe it's this coin, Mint, right? Mintify? Wait, I don't know if it's... Is it this coin? Mint. Yeah, this is the only coin I'm finding here. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, I don't know if it's on here, because this is the only mint I'm finding here. I don't know if it's this one. Yo, Reps, thank you, bro. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. Yes, Bitcoin. We're looking at Bitcoin. WIF. Let's see how WIF's doing. Let's see if it's recovering. See, like, I like WIF. I think this is a really nice recovery because it's coming back up here to its past support. But it needs to break it eventually, right? So, you know, this coin, I'll just be patient with it, to be honest. I'll wait a couple, maybe a weeks or a month before we can pull back, and then we can put in the higher low and clearly break it. You know, that's the bullish scenario. The bearish scenario is this is the higher low, and we eventually go down and put in a new low eventually. But this is a good recovery. This is a nice V-shaped recovery. This is what you want to see for meme coins that you want to buy, a recovery like that. It shows there's a lot of buyers. So man, we already got 50 people. Let's go, guys. Appreciate all the likes. You guys been killing it. Bitcoin coming back down. I know you guys get sad when Bitcoin comes down, but you guys should be getting happy. You guys should be getting happy because there's a lot of coins that you can accumulate, right? There's a lot of coins here that are down a good amount. Tao's down. So, you know, Pepe's down. So, I mean, this is a great time to buy. Because people show up when the market is at all-time highs and just skyrocketing, right? That's when people are showing up and buying. Smart people are buying right now, right? When the market is down. Compound, I'll go. Yeah, Compound. I think Compound was looking bad last time I checked. We'll see how it's doing now. I mean, it's not looking that bad. It's just a very slow chart. And I'm gonna start grading charts. I'm definitely gonna start grading charts. But Compound, I'll definitely give it like a C. It's not the worst chart, right? But it's just you know, it's still here in really low levels. So I mean, if you believe this coin can recover, which it can, I mean, technically it has been putting in higher highs, and you know, just very choppy, just in a very choppy way, right? So it's not like it's all the way down here, but compared to other altcoins, definitely a C. As long as it doesn't lose the support, it's good, I would say. Wow, shout out to you guys on YouTube. We got over 24 people already on YouTube. Just don't forget to like, guys. We got 24 and only 2 likes. Just don't forget to like. Show Bitcoin. How about render? Yeah, let's take a look at render too. Yeah, smarter people about 2 years ago, right? What I'm saying is right now, there's still a lot of altcoins that are still at pretty good deals. That's what I'm saying. But render RNDR, I mean, this coin is down 9% today. So if you missed If you're buying render, might be a great day today. You can see right here, you know, pulled back here to its top here from back in May, and it bounced off of that. And either this is a higher low and this is the beginning of an uptrend, right? What I can see here, a bullish pattern, and what we can see is like kind of an inverted head and shoulders. So, you know, we might see something like that, which is bullish, right? We just can't put in a new low here. So if you see render losing like 390, 380, this level right here, then it's in big trouble to put in a new low. But I'm bullish on render. I think this coin can definitely recover and put in some new highs above 14 bucks, which it was back in March. We got XRP, Algo. What's up, Brian Myers? I never traded prop forms. Yeah, we'll check out XRP and Algo. Let's take a look at Algorand. In Algo's chart, I'll give it like a B, maybe like a B plus. I don't know, probably like a B. Right. The good thing about Algorand's chart is that it has been on this upward momentum to possibly explode later into the altcoin season, right, when altcoins really explode. But this is a good chart here. You know, we are in this uptrend in this nice curved bottom here, so I definitely give this chart like a B. It just needs to, that 618 right there is the key area of right here. Once Algorand really starts to close above here, it won't be too long until it comes here to like 74 cents to the next level here, right? So yeah, honestly, under 28 cents Algo is not a bad deal. You know, back in December it was like 59 cents. So I like Algorand. I like how it's looking. You guys been killing it. Don't forget to like, especially over at YouTube. Definitely like, it helps out a lot. And don't spam the coin, guys. I'll get to your coin eventually, so just be patient. We got a lot of people asking for coins, but we'll check it out. Yeah, just don't spam, because I do got moderators, so what's up, Dennis? Aaron, what's up, bro? Jupiter seems like a good play. Yeah, if you're bullish on Solana, for sure. H-bar, ENA. I was up 434% on Cardano with 50x leverage. Wow. Now you're down 200 and wow. Why didn't you take profits? Did you even take any profits? That's why you guys got to be careful with leverage trading. I mean, this, you know, I appreciate you for being honest, you know, because people can learn from, you know, situations like that. But he was up 400+% on Cardano, and then now he's down 200. So was waiting on 0.85. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like sometimes you don't want to, you know, you shouldn't wait for an exact range or exact price. You definitely, I think a good way to trade is like laddering out profits, because sometimes like we want to go 100% out at a specific price, but then sometimes the better way is to like ladder out. And that's another good thing about this bull market. As we're going up, you want to ladder out as Bitcoin is breaking new highs, right? You don't want to wait for exact price for Bitcoin to hit. Like a great example is Dogecoin last bull market. A lot of people are saying $1 Doge. I mean, there was literally this one guy on YouTube who was just saying, you know, be a diamond hands for, you know, keep your diamond hands for Dogecoin is going to $1, and it never went to $1. So I think laddering out, like creating a good, and that's why I created my course. All right, if you guys want to check it out, the 8 signals to sell the top. I give you the 8 signals that I created that are going to be flashing red when we're at the peak of the bull market, just like we were right here. And I even give this example. I go through all the 8 signals right here during 2021, one by one, and I show you that they all flash red, and I believe it's going to happen the same thing here. And you know, just one of them, I'm just gonna give you one of them, is the pi cycle indicator. We can see right here, we flash red here, right? Pi cycle indicator, and I believe that's gonna happen again. Okay, so as well as Fibonacci and other strategies. H-bar, I got you. We'll check out H-bar. Hey, what's up, Summer? Thanks for coming to the live stream. H-bar, let's see how H-bar is looking. Yeah, so H-bar is rejecting that 0.38 right there. But I still think H-bar is pretty bullish, especially after a bounce here from the previous top, right? So I don't think this is like a top here. I believe we might come down a little bit more and then break that 20 cents level right there, which is that 0.38, and then eventually work its way upwards. So I'm bullish on H-bar. I think 20 cents around there, under 20 cents is a great deal, as it was basically, how much was it? It was like 38 cents, basically 40 cents back in January. So 20 cents for, I mean, this is like a 2x from its top here from earlier this year. So I'm bullish on H-bar, even long term. I think this coin can hit, you know, some price prediction here on H-bar. It can hit 127, even possibly 173, right? Just giving you some targets right there based on Fibonacci. Yeah, so Pepe, let's check out the daily, guys. Let's see what coins are down right now, which coins are looking good or bad. Sir Lewis, heads up, Bitcoin forming bearish divergence on the weekly RSI. Thank you for the heads up. I'll check it out. I'll check out the weekly in a bit. But just to give you guys here a overview of some of the coins that are down today. And this is why I love live streaming. This is why I love making content, because my whole goal is to kind of change your mindset. Right, you kind of, people usually get sad on days like this, and my goal is to kind of change your psychology. You should be happy on days like this, right? If you're bullish on a coin, if you've been waiting to get more Pepe, if you've been waiting to get more Jasmine or Theta, you should be happy, right? You want to buy on when they're 10% down or something like that, and that's only if you have conviction on them returning and surviving and breaking all-time highs, right? Never buy a coin if you don't have confidence in that project. So that's on Sui. I know Sui has been having the whole problem with the thing with the hack and everything, but you know, I don't know the details that much, but I know it's not, you know, specifically Sui's problem with its chain or its project, because if it was, you would have seen Sui down a ton, right? I think it was something regarding oracles or something, I don't know. So I think Sui, I mean, we saw Solana have a bunch of problems and it still went up, right? I think Sui is still a good deal. I think it's still a good coin to buy. Not financial advice. But yeah, looking at some of the coins here that I like Floki, I like Theta. They're both down 10%. So, you know, Pepe is still looking bullish and it's down 11%. Render, as we can see right here. Okay. Can you take a look at ETH looking short term before the futures contract closes? Yeah, let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's take a look at ETH short term. And I've been live streaming the past 5 days, and I've been telling you guys, look, short term I'm bearish on a lot of these coins, including ETH, because it's like a lot of these coins are coming up to test the past support as resistance. So short term, that's bearish because we're not going to break this on the first try. We're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to break this on the first try. It might take a couple weeks or a month or whatever, some time, maybe pull back a little bit, basically like a cup and handle formation here, before we can break it on the second attempt. So if you guys have been following me for the past 5 days, I've been telling you guys, short term I'm bearish, but long term I'm bullish. Okay. Yeah, I mean, on the daily, we have everything here to pull back more here on ETH, as we kind of get like a double top here on the daily, as you can see, right? Two big rejections right there. So, you know, once we lose this support, we can come down to as low as to this level right here for Ethereum, which is basically 2,200, right around here, maybe 2,100 around there. So yeah, I mean, and we even if ETH drops that low, it will still be bullish, because we can easily just put in a higher low right here, and then on our second attempt we break right through that. You see that? So that's why I say don't be sad, right? I'm here to change your psychology. This is why I make live streams and content. And if you guys didn't know, I got a YouTube channel, go subscribe to me on there. If you want to check out my course, the 8 signals to sell the top, it will be in the link. Yeah, that was the daily candle. This is on the monthly now. And again, look, for Ethereum on the monthly, we're very oversold. This is why I'm bullish long term. We're very oversold. But if we change here, you know, if you take a look on the weekly, we're finally overbought on the weekly. On the daily, we're going down here to oversold, right? Because we had a big drop here. But I am pretty sure next time on the monthly, looking long term, we come up here to overbought territory again, we'll probably be the top for Ethereum and maybe the market, right? Because, you know, we look here at the past here. Yeah, that was the top. We did come back up here, and we had bearish divergence here. So I definitely believe it. And it doesn't have to be the exact month we come up here to overbought. We could be up there a month or two, right? Because when we got here to overbought, we were still down here for ETH. We went higher as we were still up there. But this is bullish for ETH long term, because we're oversold. We're very oversold here on the monthly. And that is great, because for us to get back to overbought again, ETH is going to have to be much, much higher. And it just makes me believe more that ETH can hit some of these targets here. Right, some of the Fibonacci targets here. And this is another reason why I'm bullish on ETH. Even on the Fibonacci, I'm very well convinced that that was the bottom right there for ETH, especially seeing that bottoming tail right there, right? And the number one thing is bouncing on the 618. This is why I show Fibonacci to you guys, and this is why I teach Fibonacci in my course, because when we usually come down and we bounce on the 618, that's very, very bullish, and usually a bottom. So looking at some of the targets here, we got 7,800 to like 9,700, right? 618 brings us to 14,000 ETH. So these are just some targets here for where ETH can possibly top out. Welcome to the live stream. If you guys are new, shout out to you guys on YouTube. Don't forget to like if you guys are over on YouTube. Comment the coins you guys want me to check out. I want the coin. Yeah, thank you, Summer. If you want it, just check it out. It should be in the link. That was on the monthly. Ada, I got you. We'll take a look at Ada. We'll take a look at Cardano real quick. All right, Cardano, we're on the weekly. We're starting to move back up here, right, to overbought. And honestly, Cardano's chart, I definitely give it like an A. I think this is a good bullish formation here, right, as we're in this long-term uptrend. So I definitely give this chart an A. At some point during the bear market, it was like a C or a D, right? But the critical thing here is that we didn't break that bear market low. We put in a higher low, and then recently, I believe, just like Ethereum, Cardano on this recent crash, it bounced and bottomed here at the 618. You see that? So that gives me more confidence that that is the bottom right there. That is the higher low for Cardano, and we can start to go up and eventually put in new highs here. So very bullish on Cardano. And you know, the next big target here for Cardano is around 169, right? And some of the targets for the bull market where to take profits, or where we can possibly top out for Cardano this cycle, is around like 650 to 869, and then 16 being the most bullish scenario. So On the weekly ADA chart, the 50 is crossing the 200. Is that good? I'll put it right here. I actually have an indicator that I created that has that. It's called the 6MA, SL6MA. And it gives me like 6MA. So let me go here to the weekly. So you said the weekly Cardano chart, the 50 is crossing the 200. So let me just leave the 50 and 200. Okay. Well, technically it's not crossing yet. It's coming closer, but it's not crossing. But yeah, this is bullish. This is bullish once they do cross. But the 50 is the baby blue one right here. And then the brown one is the 200. But yeah, once they do cross, that's gonna be very bullish. Okay. And I'm gonna show you here how MAs are very important. And we're gonna dive deep more here on Cardano's chart since it's your biggest bag. Let's look at this real quick because this is interesting. Okay. Look at this cross right here, right? We had this cross right here. If you guys can see it. So the 25 crossing over the 50, right? That was a very bullish sign right there. And then we cross back here. And then we cross back here. This is on the weekly. I want to take a look here on the monthly, because on the monthly we can see we actually crossed this in the first time right here. So we actually crossed here early when Cardano was just starting to move up here around 29 cents. So we had, on the monthly, we actually crossed right there, right, for the first time, and that was actually a bullish scenario. And now we're gonna cross back here to 25. Once that happens, I think that's gonna be when Cardano really starts to move up. Right, and we can also see the 8 crossing over the 25, very bullish scenario too. And that was your sign right there to buy, right? Because it didn't even cross back here, and then we held that, and then we had a big explosion here, and you can see that we even bottom here on that 50, on that 25 right there. So check out Corium. What's up, Corium's tag? Matthew asked which one of the 8 signals is more accurate and is recommended to use them all simultaneously. So regarding the 8 signals, again, if you guys want to check it out, link in the bio. These are basically 8 signals that, you know, I wouldn't say none of them. I would say like they're all on the same level playing field. There's not one that's more important than the other. They all work together. So yeah, I would say simultaneously. And basically, you know, once a lot of them are flashing, and what I actually do towards the end of the course, I actually give the 8 examples, the 8 signals flashing red here in 2021, and I can do it for 2017 too. But like one, for example, is Fibonacci, right? I mean, Fibonacci, you guys know I always share Fibonacci, but I basically dive deep, like 30 minutes deep, and show you guys my Fibonacci strategy. But this is a signal right here. This is a flashing signal using Fibonacci that you should be taking profits right here, right? That's why it's called the 8 signals to sell the top, because you can see right here on Fibonacci, yeah, I would have just needed this right at the bottom in the previous high, and I would have been okay. This is the time to take profits right here. Because most likely this is the top. You see that right there? So you can, I mean, this is just Bitcoin, but you can use Fibonacci also right here on the total market cap, and you could have been okay. How about the total market cap? How is that doing? You could go right here, and you could, wow, look at that. Based on Fibonacci, we're possibly at the top right here, the 618. You see? So this is one of the signals. I'm giving you guys for, you know, one of the signals here, but I literally dive deep 30 minutes plus when it comes to Fibonacci for like one signal. I mean, the whole course is 3 hours plus worth of content, but I give you guys here how to use this to your advantage, because if you would have used this as the whole market was euphoric and greedy and having this thrill right here, right, you would have been smart and looked at this and like, okay, I'm taking my profits in this zone. I'm taking my profits in this zone right there. And look, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna happen again because a lot of people are calling for like a 12 trillion market cap for crypto plus, and I'm literally using Fibonacci here, and you know my targets are much less than 12 trillion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're taking a look at that Bitcoin. INV? No, I never heard of INV. Yeah. Nick, happy birthday to Nick. But comment below, what's the next coin you guys want me to check out? This stream is I want to make this stream like a stream where we look at coins that are good deals right now that you guys should be accumulating and buying. Of course, nothing's financial advice here, but you know, like, you know, in my opinion, I think Data is a good deal. AVAX is a good deal. Right, AVAX is still pretty low here from its previous top, and I believe we'll recover. ICP thoughts. How's ICP doing? I know ICP's been looking just awful. I mean, it's not the worst. It did come down a lot, but at least it's holding this level right here, right? And it's not dipping further down to... If we dip down further here, then yeah, I mean, we're basically dead. But I can see ICP eventually recover with the market and start to move up, right? Next big target being like $8. So I wouldn't say ICP is completely dead. It's a slow mover. It can continue this uptrend slowly. Yeah, I trade futures. I trade futures. Corium. Okay. You're driving. Oh, okay. Be careful. Be careful driving. We'll check out Corium for you, bro. We'll check out XRP too. I got you. CRV. All right, let's check out Corium. I know this coin. I haven't checked out this coin in like months. So I don't know what this is about right here, this huge wick down here, but it doesn't look too bad. I mean, we did put in a higher low right here, possibly. So it doesn't look too bad here as we're rounding out here. So we can possibly be in like a kind of like a head and inverted head and shoulders, right? Which is a bullish formation to continue this uptrend, upwards momentum. So Curium doesn't look that bad based on the charts. Can DOT do a 5x? Yeah, I mean, going down. No, but I mean, honestly, like DOT, it hasn't been looking good in a while, to be honest. It's definitely, I mean, if I were to grade DOT's a chart, it's definitely like a D. I would have given an F. I mean, I can give it an F because it literally put in a new low this year. But we're still, I mean, we're still in 2022 levels here for Polkadot. Honestly, like, I don't know if Polkadot's going to recover, to be honest. It can, like, anything's possible, but I would wait it out at most, right? I would wait it out to see if Polkadot can flip bullish, but it's still looking pretty bad. No, I never traded gold or silver. Man, you guys are killing it. Don't forget to like. Appreciate all the likes, guys. You guys have been killing it. Also, oh yeah, a lot of you guys wanted me to check out XRP, right? See how XRP is doing. Let's see how XRP is reacting to this Bitcoin drop. I mean, not really. I mean, XRP, it's just been a consolidating here, really. On top of its previous all-time high. So it's, you know, in a way, I would say it's bullish because we see there's a lot of buyers here. See, when we wick down here, we didn't stay down here for too long. We had this wick down here basically from its previous all-time high, and it was bought up super quick. So XRP is extremely bullish here. I mean, just think about it. I mean, Bitcoin came down 30%, and XRP's held that previous all-time high top right there. So I've been liking XRP a lot. Zepic. Some of you guys want to check out ZCBN, I think, right? What is this? ZBCN? Yeah. Some of you guys want entry prices on Zepic. Man, this coin is up a ton. Definitely happy about this coin. But this coin has been taken off, right? I mean, before the crash, and it did crash a lot. I mean, this coin fell. How much did it fall here? Bitcoin coming down. It basically fell 67%. So this coin dropped down a lot, but it didn't just recover. It went even higher, right? So this coin is really taking off. I mean, it could possibly come back down here, right? It could possibly definitely come back down here eventually. So don't FOMO in if it goes a little bit higher, because we can definitely eventually come back and retest this as support here. This target of around, what is it, 002, right? 002, 0021, around there. But yeah, this definitely looks like it wants to take off. Is it possible to purchase some Bitcoin now? What do you mean, like, if you should? Like, long term, yeah, I mean, depends how long you want to hold. But I think Bitcoin is always going to be long term a great investment. Ave. How's Ave? Thank you for the subscriptions, guys, on YouTube. And you guys been killing it on TikTok as well. Take a look at Ave. Ave's gonna follow Ethereum. I think if you're bullish on ETH, you should buy Ave, because it's basically gonna follow Ethereum. And this is a very bullish chart. If I were to grade this, probably like a A, right? Because we've been in this nice uptrend. It's been a little choppy here and there, but this is a nice, you want to see curved bottoms, right? You want to see a nice curved bottom, and this momentum shift to the upside in this nice uptrend like that. So I mean, it's going to get to a point during altcoin season, really, when it just goes vertical, a lot of these altcoins. So I like Ave. I mean, Ave is showing you that it will survive and put in some new all-time highs. And again, it's going to follow Ethereum, so. She got some more coins here. Let's see some coins that are good prices right now. I think I shared. Yeah, AVAX, great price. Let's take a look at Pepe, because Pepe is down. Even though Pepe is down 10%, it's still looking amazing here on the charts on the monthly. We can see right there, right? And again, it's only getting this big drop because there's a lot. This is a big point of control right here for Pepe, so it's normal, right? It's not gonna break this point of control on the first try. I mean, Pepe can easily come down back here, put in a higher low, and then break it on the second try. So that's what I've been saying for a lot of these coins. They can easily drop, put in a higher low. AMP. Take a look at AMP real quick. All right, Gate.io. Wait, let me see if I can find. Yeah, Gate.io is not that bad. Actually, no. We'll stick with the Gate.io chart right here for AMP. So AMP. Yeah, I mean, AMP has it's been, you know, kind of sideways. It's not the most bearish chart because it's not, you know, it's not like it's back down here to 2023 levels. It's been holding this level right here, which is, this is a big support level for AMP. So it needs to hold this right at that 0.78. Now, once AMP comes back up here to possibly retest the 618 around 007. It needs to break that and start closing above here before it can go to like a penny. All right, but yeah, this coin, it can definitely recover. I mean, it's not bearish at all unless it breaks it. So if we close here under 0029, then we're probably gonna go down lower, to be honest. But until then, we're bullish, right? Where we are still holding this level and starting to work our way here towards a new uptrend. So not that bad for AMP. Isposhi says, can you explain what the course gives us? Yeah, I got you. So I actually got it right here. Let me check it out here if I can find it. So I'll go in more detail, but basically the course benefits, you get 3 hours plus worth of content on me basically talking to you guys about the 8 signals to sell the top. And it's not just the 8 signals. I talk about exit strategy. I talk about cryptos, your mindset. Like, I really prepare you to basically get ready to sell at the best times. And it's to really grow your intuition for future bull markets, you know, and to come, and you know, so it's not just about this bull market. You have it as for future bull markets. So 3 hours plus worth of content. Each signal is like around 20 to 30 minutes average. But we dig deep into the charts. So like on TradingView, I dig deep into it and I show you in the TradingView. You get my Fibonacci strategy guide, as well as the settings for my Fibonacci, my Sir Lewis trading cheat sheet, which I'll give you like a kind of like just like a little preview here of how it looks. Obviously, I'm not going to give you the whole thing because it's only for people that buy the course. But this is kind of how it looks like. It has divergences up here. It has some of the most popular patterns over here. But I use this all the time when I'm trading. And you'll have access to all my Sir Lewis indicators for 1 month. And I have 10 indicators that I coded that are private indicators on TradingView, just to show you one of them. This is one of them right here, the log waves. This is one of my most popular indicators that I created, that a lot of people have. And you can see it's based on logarithmic pattern, and you can see how we top out here in 2017, then 2021, kind of see diminishing returns right there. And this is why I've been so calm and just bullish every drop Bitcoin had, because I know that we're topping out somewhere over here. We're topping out in the red zone. And this is the reason why I created this indicator, to help out with selling at the right times, not getting caught up in the emotion. That's another thing that I teach also in the course regarding emotions and greed and all those things. So yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's 3 hours worth of content, and it's really to prepare you. Because here's the thing, here's the truth. Most people don't have a plan. Most people are just buying coins and just going with the flow. And that's the majority of people that are doing that, are just gonna just hold on till the next bull market and watch their coins go down 80% and possibly not even recover. That's what happened to a lot of people last bull market. So, and I'm happy I really rushed. Well, I didn't rush, but it's been like 5 or 6 months that I've been building the course, because I wanted to get it out in time before we have that euphoric stage, right? Where we have that euphoric stage where it's like up only, right? So, but yeah. But it will make it all-time high for AMP. Honestly, like I said, AMP is kind of like somewhere in the middle. It's kind of neutral, right? I can't tell you if it's going to put a new all-time high, to be honest. It's kind of neutral. You know, I'll just say this. If we can come up here and close above that 007 and start forming like this bullish momentum, then yeah. Which 3 coins do you think have the biggest upside this year? So this year, for the rest of this year, well, let's take a look here at that yearly. So wow, Virtual, SPX, these coins are up the most this year. Now looking at this, which coins I believe? I think HBAR. I think HBAR might have a chance of being up there, like where XRP is at, or even higher. So HBAR, I think CRV, Ethereum continues to rise. Aave too. So you can see already Aave starting to increase. So as Ethereum starts to move up, Aave, CRV, these coins might definitely have a big run up this year. Let's take a look at the top 200. XCN, man, XCN's been taking off crazy, right? 820% on the yearly. Out of the top 200s, I would say Turbo, which is one of my top meme coins, and Toshi. And ZBCN, which has also been taken off, right? So, I mean, this can keep going up on the yearly. Top 300. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think the ISO coins are going to continue to do well. XLM, HBAR, XRP. So, why Toshi? Well, Toshi, you know, Toshi's on base, just like Brett, right? And I believe base is going to continue to grow. So yeah, I would add Brett to that too. But Toshi has a very bullish chart. You can see even this drop, it put in a higher low right there. And it's been one of the coins recovering nicely. So these are all positive signs here. Right? Because a lot of coins on this drop are just completely like down and they're not even showing good signs. And a lot of them put in new lows too. But Toshi, I mean, this is a bullish chart here for Toshi. That's why I believe it can definitely be one of, and along with that base being one of the big chains. So thank you, Miss Poshi. XCN is my number 2 coin. Hello. Wow, really? So XCN is your number 2 biggest holding? And did you get it like before the big pump? I'm really happy I got into XCN and ZBC. What is this? Zepic. I'll just say Zepic because it has one of the most confusing tags to say. I'm happy I got into both of those before. Like, I'm not gonna say I bought them at the bottom, obviously, but I bought them like as they were starting to gain momentum, but really before they took off. I need a mentor to speak with, also not just videos, or like a coach like that. You know, as of right now, because I do have like a day job, so you know that's why I created the course. That's why, you know, I don't have like a coaching platform or like you know, speaking and all that. But maybe in the future I might have one when I have more time. But that's why I made a course now, because you know, it'll be easier to get out to people. Marco, what's up, Marco? Thank you for the follows, guys. By the way, we're almost at 10,000 likes and almost at 10 likes on YouTube. If you guys are on YouTube, don't forget to like. This is on TradingView, Emmanuel. Hi, Sir Lewis. Hope you've been well, bro. Do you think Zcash will do well? Thanks. Zcash, yeah. I actually have Zcash. Not a lot, but we'll take a look at Zcash because I don't know what is it. I like Zcash more than Monero. Just something about Zcash that I just like. I think is just better. Is there a longer chart? Where's Gate.io at? Where is Gate.io? Maybe Mexi. Okay, Mexi is a lot better. Yeah, I like getting the fuller charts because it's easy. It's better to you know, chart out. But yeah, maybe in the future I'll create like a membership where I can do like one-on-one and all that. Because I have a membership right now, but it's based on my indicators. And so Zcash, I mean, this coin got up to, what was the all-time high here back in 2021? It's about 370. 370, which is, I mean, it's not a bad deal if you buy right now, if you believe it's going to all-time highs. Thank you, ZZ. I appreciate it. Zach says, yes, I bought at the end of the last bull run. Thought it was dead, but didn't want to sell. Wow, look at that. That's a great example right there why you don't, you know, lose faith in some of those coins. But congrats to Zach. So my opinion on Zcash, I think it has a very bullish structure. This is what you want to see in the coin. You want to start to see it change momentum, right? Like we were in, I mean, this is ugly. This is ugly right here, right? This huge capitulation, but then you want to see it hit a wall and change momentum to the upside. That's what it's doing. So I firmly believe this coin will recover. It's been putting in a highs here. You can see how accurate Fibonacci is, because the top for Zcash back in December was exactly the 0.5. And this is why I teach Fibonacci in my course, because it's going to help you take profits even in trading, right, at the right time. You can see why it's having a little resistance right here, because it's at the 618 level. But once I believe we will break to this eventually. It might take another month, but we'll break here and then we'll break the 0.5. You know, what usually happens a lot of time is, you know, we'll break it, come to the 0.5, come back down here, flip that as support, and then break it. So it's all it's doing is like ping-ponging between these fib levels. And then the next big target after that would probably be like 111, right? 111, just like Bitcoin hit 111,000. And you know, just giving you some targets here, Fibonacci targets for where the top could possibly be for Zcash. We have 865, so not a bad deal for 46 for a privacy coin. And then the next target is 1,200. So I'm not saying it's gonna hit these targets. I'm just saying that if once it gets up here, this might be the top. Anywhere in between this could be that'd be a good time to take profits and kind of exit out, right? Ladder out of that coin. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. And I think Zcash can do it. Anytime, ZZ, appreciate it. So let's check out some more coins you guys got here. See, these are some of the top coins down on the year. Let's check out the monthly. Virtual's been killing it. I think a good play right now too is looking for a coin. Well, Virtual is basically like an AI chat, right? What is it called? The chat. I think a good play right now is seeing like coins that are in the same category. So like I think someone mentioned Griffin. I think Griffin is more on lower cap. I think there's some other ones too, but I think this, you know, AI is going to continue to grow, and this is definitely going to be another space, big space in the AI category space. But yeah, Pango's up 101 on the monthly, and even though look, Pepe's down 10% today, but it's still up 58% on the monthly. Let's see. Zcash too, 37. So my thoughts on H-bar, I'm bullish on H-bar. I think H-bar can even continue to be one of the top coins here, biggest coins on the yearly. So it's already up 75% on the yearly. I think it could get up to, you know, 100%, 300% plus, and keep growing with XLM and XRP. So, and the chart looks pretty bullish too. So I'm bullish on H-bar. How is it, man? SPX is up 5,800%. So far this year, SPX is up the most. And then we have Virtual. So, kind of crazy. Bert, what check out, Bert? Can you check TRXY pumping? Yeah, TRX. And then we'll check out Bert. If Bert's even on TradingView. But TRX, let me see, where's the gate.io? Here we go, Tron. Yeah, Tron has been looking amazing too, right? I mean, this is way past its 2021 levels. I think one of the big things with Tron is like the change is very profitable, I think, right? Heard it's like one of the most profitable chains. But yeah, okay, let me pull a Fibonacci here. Wow, okay. So look at that, man. Look at that. So Tron literally wicked up to that 618 and wicked back down back in November. That's insane. So I mean, if you had Tron here, you would have put a limit order around that 618. That would have been, I mean, look at that. That would have been the perfect sell right there. Doesn't mean it's the top, but we have been recovering here. This is a really bullish recovery because, like I say all the time, rounded bottoms are bullish, and we're shifting momentum here to catapult to the upside. And we've just been in this. I mean, this is definitely an A+ chart here for Tron. This coin can definitely keep skyrocketing up, right? Yeah, I mean, it's way past his 2021 levels too. And I thought on this drop, I mean, on this drop of Bitcoin coming down, I thought it would, you know, based on this chart, I thought it would at least come down here to its 2021 levels and at least wick down there, but it didn't. It wasn't even that close, right? To 16 cents. It went down to 20 cents. So Tron's been on rampage here. Yeah, I'll check out ZBCN. I got you. This is Tron TRX. Let's check out Bert too, because he asked for Bert first. Is this the right one? Bertram? Let me know if this is the right one. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. This is another thing I do teach in my course too, like patterns. All right, this is a clear head and inverted head and shoulders. So, but yeah, very bullish. I would just say short term, be careful, because there's a lot of resistance here. So we might come back down here before we break that, possibly. But looks really bullish. Jonathan says, I think you meant what would I buy more, looking to invest in more altcoins? Great question. And if you're new to crypto, if you want to know which cryptos to buy, and nothing is financial advice, first of all. But let's look at the charts. I'm gonna be honest here, because I have been accumulating more, and I actually want to look at some coins that I'll probably am gonna buy in my portfolio. So, you know, and my criteria is, number one is the chart. The reason why I say the chart is the most important thing is because it shows you if it's bullish or not, right? If it's gonna most likely recover or not. So I mean, I think Chainlink is a great example, because you can see right here, this is a coin that is putting in higher lows and higher highs, right? And this is a bullish chart, right? This is a bullish momentum. So I would say, I think Chainlink is a good coin to add, especially under 15 bucks. And it's also like a safer coin. So I think Chainlink. AVAX is another one that I'll probably add more of. It's still down a pretty good amount, but I believe it's basically flipping this bear market level right here as support. So it's very critical that it came down here. And I believe this could be the higher low here to continue this uptrend. And again, these are two coins that are like in the top 20, top 15, or like top 20, right? AVAX, one of the top layer ones, Chainlink, the main oracle. So it's not like these are like low cap coins. These are pretty big coins here. Okay. And let me see some other coins I would probably add. And look, I'm just being authentic. I'm just showing you guys here what I actually would buy based on the charts, right? For my portfolio. I could see that I have a big bag of Burt. Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys. Appreciate you. Anytime, Jonathan. So, one of them that I actually really like is Theta. I think Theta is very underrated. Let me see if I can find Theta. Yeah, so Theta. I mean, this coin had a big drop. It was around $3 just a couple months back ago in January. We came back down under $1. And yeah, I mean, this is a big drop, but it's not like we broke the bear market low on this drop. And I firmly believe Theta can slowly recover and come back to 3. I mean, from here to like where it was before, it was like a 3x plus, or like 3x and a half around there. So, and Theta's one of the top, it's like a top 40 coin too. It's like a layer 1. So, anytime, Marco. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys been killing it. Thank you for all the support, guys. Do you think Solana to buy right now, or are you think you're going to dump more? Solana, yeah. So my opinion on Solana, if it's a good time to buy now or if it's going to dump more. I think it can retrace a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to go back down to like all the way to the bottoms here. I mean, I think a good price here, which already came down to 158 around here, but like 148, 150 might be a good price. All right, we can possibly tag those levels again. Right, and the reason why I say that is because, I mean, we're hitting, you can see how it's kind of slowing down here because it's hitting like this heavy resistance level, which is, it's not going to break on the first attempt. So that's why I say, yeah, you know, Solana might come down lower. So it might be, you might wait out a little bit, be patient if it comes down here to the 150s, 140s. Especially if Bitcoin keeps coming down too. ZBCN. So yeah, so ZBCN, you're up 100. ZBCN, I think, yeah, ZBCN. Yeah, I'm up pretty good too on ZBCN. And honestly, look, it doesn't hurt to take profits. I mean, you see a coin like this taking off, maybe take some profits. It doesn't hurt to take profits when it's like a a big candle like this. It might get some resistance here from where basically it wicked all the way up here and came back down. So it doesn't hurt to take profits, but I believe long term, I think this coin is gonna keep pumping. Okay. So most of my coins for ZBCN, I'm gonna be holding long term, especially since it's a lower cap coin. It can definitely run. Benny, I don't know what you mean. No one's a scam. I'm not scamming or anything. I'm just literally showing coins here that you guys are asking me. Jared says check out Kokoro on ETH. Is it on TradingView? If it's on TradingView, then I'll check it out. Oh wow, it actually is. I'm surprised. So I'm guessing it's this coin. Is this like a meme coin on ETH? I mean, it looks like it might be a good time to buy. I mean, for this coin, coming back down to test resistance, support, right? Maybe flip that. But I'll wait out at least, right? It's coming back down here, but it can definitely easily break through that, especially being a low cap meme coin. I'll wait out like maybe a day or two to kind of see it level out. Once you see it started to consolidate a little bit, then it might bounce off. So, oh, that's the base version. Is it on base or ETH? Or both? Pepe coin. So Pepe's down 10% today, but it's still up 58% on the monthly. You can see right here on the monthly. Pepe is one of the most bullish meme coins here. You can see this is very bullish here. This is very bullish recovery. It already recovered more than 50% from where it was up here. And you know, short term, like I've been streaming for the past 5 days, and I literally said 5 days ago, I said short term I'm bearish, because a lot of these coins like Pepe, we're coming up here to these price points here where there's a lot of resistance and support from the past. So we're not going to break this on this first attempt. So we might bounce down at least to this level, possibly as low as this level, and then break it on the second attempt, creating a higher low. You see what I'm saying? So, but long term, very bullish. I mean, it doesn't hurt to accumulate this coin as it's coming down, because I do believe this coin will eventually break its all-time highs. You see, I wouldn't even be surprised if Pepe passes Shiba Inu. Oh, the good ones on ETH. Is it like the same chart? EP says I have 400 million of them. I don't know if I should hold. Should continue to hold. Well, are you up on them or are you down? I mean, on this recent pump for Pepe, if you're up a good amount, it doesn't hurt to take profits here, right? I mean, Pepe, since Bitcoin coming down to the 70s, it did pump a lot. It's been up a ton, so maybe take some profits here. And maybe if you want to re-enter, if Pepe dumps down like somewhere around this level, which is a pretty big dump, you could re-enter or put in, you know, a small amount more, because I do believe it'll do something like this possibly. Might not go down that low, but I do believe eventually the key thing is this resistance. Once we break this resistance here, which it just tagged, we'll eventually put in new highs. And that might take another month or two. You know what I'm saying? So alright, what's up, Dorian? What's up, bro? Graph Buzz. Shout out to you guys on YouTube. Dorian, new to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Let me know if you got any questions. If you guys are crypto beginners, welcome. You guys are in the right place if you're crypto beginners. Number one tip is cryptos are not stocks. Okay? A lot of crypto beginners, they just think cryptos are like stocks, and they're not like stocks. Awesome, into the knowledge. Thanks. Anytime, Marco. XRP. Yeah, we'll check out XRP again. Is Sui gonna be alright to buy in a bear market bottom with what happened lately? Yeah, like I said, regarding Sui, if it was something regarding their chain, you would have seen Sui like had a big dump, but Sui's still in this really bullish uptrend, right? It's still around 360. If this would have been really bad based on this chain, we would have had to drop here to maybe like 260, 250 even. But it was something, I don't know the details, but I know something regarding the Oracle or something on that's out of its chain or something. So I don't think it's that bad. I still think Sui is a good coin this for this cycle. Yeah, so XRP. Yeah, I mean, honestly, my thoughts on XRP, it's been very bullish because we've been building support on 2021 highs, all-time highs. And this was a very fast, this is how you know there's a lot of buyers for XRP, because this was a fast wick down here, fast drop. And it was bought up just like that. I mean, it was like we were under $2, and then you blink your eyes, and then we're back over $2 plus, right? $2.30. So it shows you a lot of buyers here, and I believe people are saying June is going to be a big month for XRP for some events. So maybe it's consolidating to see what happens in these events for XRP in June and July to see where it makes the next direction. But yeah, I mean XRP, it can still fall down here to like $1.09, right? $1.10. So don't be surprised if it has a big drop. Anytime. Oh, what's that coin? Ami. Is it this one? I'm trying to find it here, but I don't think it's on TradingView. Can you check a new project for me? Riz. I don't think it's on TradingView either. I think it's like a Dex screener coin, right? What do you mean I have no idea? XRP can definitely go back to $1, man. I mean, I'm bullish on XRP long term. I'm just saying that it can definitely drop down here to these levels right here. Okay, I literally told you there's a lot of buyers right here, right? But what I'm saying is it breaks this level right here. We can definitely have and that would actually be bullish, because we'll ultimately be filling this gap right here where we had this God candle and putting in a higher low to potentially catapult higher. So just because it has a stable, that doesn't even mean anything, because it has a stable coin. Trump just launched a stable coin. So like I said, the next 2 months are going to be critical for XRP, because it's apparently 2 events, right? Some events that's going to happen. If, you know, something goes wrong or whatever, it can easily go back to $1. So don't be surprised. Yeah, hopefully. Dogging me on Coinbase. Again, like, I'm bullish on it. XRP is one of my top coins. One of my top holdings, so just like, you know, just if it goes to those prices, you know, I'm definitely gonna be buying. Dogging me. Is this like a new coin that just launched? Did Dogging Me just like launch or something? So Dogging Me, I'm pretty sure this coin launched yeah, I mean, it doesn't look too good. It dropped a lot right here, right? So I'd be careful with coins like this. And it's on Coinbase, right? No, it's still not on Coinbase. So yeah, I'd be careful with coins like this. I mean, this is a big drop here on the daily. Really big drop, so. Mexi, okay. What chain is this coin on, by the way? Oh, okay, I got you. Good, good. Mexi shows a fuller chart. Thanks for letting me know. What coin? What chain is what coin is this chain on? If you don't mind sharing. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better, right? I mean, it had a drop today, but we can see this coin ever since it was launched has been building up here. So yeah, I mean, this coin looks like it can easily get launched on the tier 1 exchange, maybe like Coinbase or something, depending on which chain. Oh, it's on Base. Oh man. Okay, I definitely gotta check out this coin then, because I'm a big fan of Base. Like, I have Brett's, I have some other, I have Brett's, and I have Pepe on Base and some other meme coins on Base, but my main big holding on Base is Brett. But this has a really bullish chart. So I might pick up some of this coin on Base, to be honest. I just gotta do some research on it, right? Oh, it's already listed on Coinbase? That's weird because it's not on, it's not showing here, Coinbase. Oh, my bad. It actually is. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, that's good. This is what I've been saying this whole time, guys. Like, what you guys should be doing right now is buying these coins on Base, Sui, whichever chain you guys believe is going to take off this bull market. You want to buy the meme coins on it. That has like good bullish formations like this, like this coin, you know what I'm saying? So because it, you know, once Base takes off, once you see a lot of money flowing into Base to Sui, you know, the coins on their exchange, on their chain is just gonna take off, especially since they're lower cap. It's not, you know, it's gonna be easier for them to give you more X's. So I think it's a great strategy. This is a perfect time right now to be doing that, to be researching these coins. I mean, just a great example, Toshi. I've been saying this for like months from now, by the way. And we saw Toshi just skyrocket. B3? Haven't looked into. What's B3? I don't think I've ever looked into it actually. What's the coin about? I know, so it's on Base, right? What's their project about? Gaming, okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, ever since it was launched, it's been in this downtrend, but the monthly we can see right here. So it launched back in February. And then we started to bounce here in April. So, yeah, my opinion on the chart is we bounced here. We put in the lower high where we had support. I would say, you know, this coin needs to put in the lower high. Right, on this drop, we cannot break the previous support right there where we bounced back in April. We got to put in the lower high, possibly somewhere over here, to eventually put in new highs. But until that happens, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, go right here on the daily, you can kind of see maybe, right, maybe if we lose this support, then we might come down here. So it's been holding so far. You know, it really depends a lot on Bitcoin too. If Bitcoin keeps dumping, you know, this coin can definitely be, since it's much lower cap, I'm guessing it can definitely come down here. And if it does, we cannot lose the support, because then, you know, we're gonna put in some new lows. So I'll say it's kind of neutral. It has everything to recover here, but I'm definitely gonna look into it. Thank you guys for sharing that, man. If you guys look, by the way, join the free Telegram. I don't have the link for it in my bio because my bio link is my course. But if you guys want to join my Telegram, which is free, by the way, just send me a message here on TikTok, I guess. Just know I'll never send anyone a message first, okay? But just send me a message and I'll send you the link. But I just want to grow a community of people, you know, to share, just a friendly crypto community. And I want you guys to join the Telegram, because that's how we grow, right? We grow by sharing coins. Because let me tell you, there's been plenty of coins that I've gotten in the Telegram from other people, like just sharing them, saying, hey, Sir Lewis, you should check out this coin. And then, you know, I share some of those coins too. And it's, you know, that's what it's all about. KeyCat is also a Base meme coin. Wow, look at that. So that's what I've been saying. Coinbase is like listing all these meme coins on Base behind the scenes. Right now is a time to look over these meme coins before they get listed, right? I mean, look at this. This coin is up a ton on the monthly, but another bullish chart here we can see. I'm pretty sure it maybe got listed right here or after, right? Maybe it started pumping after, I mean before. So not bad. CoinSpot. Yeah, I think. Do I have an account on Coins? No. So I don't have CoinSpot because I think I don't think I could use it in the US, but I heard good things about it. But look, honestly, Marco, like, there's a lot of exchanges out there that are like maybe tier 3, like, you know, not as big as Coinbase. And here, this is a tip even for Coinbase. Like, I would only use those exchanges to basically just exchange. So once you exchange, you just send it to your wallet, to your cold wallet. And I know it's less convenient. I know maybe you got to pay some fees, but it's worth it because you don't know what can happen with these exchanges. So if you want to buy, like, you know, a good amount of a coin, send crypto there, buy it, then send it to your cold storage wallet, stake it, or just hold it there on your cold storage wallet until when you want to sell again. You know what I mean? That's why they're called exchanges. They're only made to exchange, not to hold your coins on there long term. You know. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm nervous and scared how to do it. Appreciate you so much. Anytime, Marco. And look, I don't know if you're on the Telegram, but you can always put questions over there. If I'm not there, there's other people that will answer. But yeah, if you guys want to join the Telegram, just message me. I'll send you the link, because the link in my bio right now is the course, but it's free. I'll send you the link to the Telegram. We got over like 1,000 people too, so we're just really good community. And that's the thing too, for all of you guys, make sure to not keep the majority of your coins on these exchanges, and do not fall for, here's the big one, don't fall for the yield. I'm pretty sure a lot of these, I don't care how big they are, Coinbase is already coming out with like loaning, right? Like taking a loan against your Bitcoin or something like that. They're gonna come out with all these lending programs where you get a 10% yield or something crazy. Don't fall for that, right? Like, I don't care how big the exchange is, do not fall for that, because you can lose your crypto if they go down. It's not your crypto anymore once it's on there, or you're like lending it or yielding it. And we've seen that this bear market, there's been so many exchanges that went down, from BlockFi, Celsius, right, FTX, Voyager. I mean, there's countless. So just don't fall for that, because they can freeze it. It's basically theirs once you do things like that. The whole point of crypto is to have it cold storage. That's the whole point. So just make sure, and that's the thing, right? Having cold storage, it's less convenient. It's like more, you have to be like responsible and detail oriented, because any little thing, you know, you can send it to a wrong address, or you can mistakenly like lose your keys. So there's a cost to being your own bank. You see what I'm saying? There's a cost to having the keys to your money. But I'm telling you, if you guys take time, if you take it seriously, if you're responsible, it's definitely worth it, because you're not gonna have it in an exchange that can freeze it. And when you do want to sell, like say for instance, this is a great example too, because you'll have the variety to send it to wherever exchange you want. So let's say you have your coin on Coinbase. Let's say you got your coins on Coinbase. Okay, the peak of the bull market is in. You know, you watch my course, you know, the 8 signals, and then you're gonna sell. So okay, I'm gonna sell my coins, and then you go to Coinbase because that's where your coins are at. But guess what? Every time, and this happened last bull market, every time we have a lot of volatility and, you know, it's chaotic, Coinbase is down. There's been plenty of times during the bull market and bear market where Coinbase was down, you know, other exchanges were down, because they basically say, oh, it's a lot of volume, right? There's a lot of volume, so it's under maintenance. So boom, right there, you can't sell. Robinhood too. Robinhood was a great example. They literally forced people to not be able to sell. So if you have it in your cold storage wallet and you're like, okay, Coinbase is down, so now I have the power, right, to send it to another exchange that I have an account on to sell it there. You see what I'm saying? So that's another key thing right there. So thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. yeah, I just, this is very important for a lot of the crypto beginners too, to just, treat exchanges like a store. Like when you go to buy something in a store, food in the store, you don't leave your groceries there, right? You bring your groceries home. So it's the same thing with crypto. It's like you buy an exchange in a store, but then you bring it home, which is, in this case, would be a cold storage. But yeah, thank you guys. You guys killed it today. We got over 2,000 on YouTube, and we got over 20,000 likes on TikTok. Do you do crypto just part-time and have another job, or are you doing crypto? At the moment, part-time. So at the moment, I do it part-time, and I do like videos, TikToks, like shorts, right, and live streams. Yeah, I trade futures too. Can we transfer thousands of coins in one ledger, for example, 20k ADA? Yeah, you can. It's just, like I said, be careful when you're transferring. Make sure you look at the address. And another great tip is when you're transferring it, you can just make at the first time you can transfer like a little bit, just to see if it goes through. You know what I'm saying? I've been involved since 2019. So since 2019. Please do AOS price prediction. AOS. So AOS, nice healthy bounce here off that 0.38 fib. So pretty good. As far as where it can top out, we have here 4 to 680, around there. Just some price points here, but $4 to 680. The 618 brings AOS to $20, but again, this is probability, right? Most likely it won't go that high unless it's like becomes like one of the main AI coins, and the other AI coins, a lot of them die off. But yeah, 4 to 8, 6 could be a good time to take profits mostly. Anytime. Thank you guys. You guys been killing it. Yeah, again, like if AOS becomes one of the top leaders in the AI space, which already kind of is, it could definitely go to higher prices. But again, this is a time, guys, this is a time to look into AI coins before they blow up. There's gonna be a time where they blow up, guys. I'm telling you. I think the best thing for crypto is having a diversified portfolio. So what you guys should be doing right now is looking at your portfolio and saying, okay, which category, which niche should I be getting into that I don't have in my portfolio? So maybe you don't have any AI coins. Maybe you should be looking at that. Maybe you don't have any RWA coins, or crypto gaming, or layer ones, or meme coins. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have a diversified portfolio, because just think about that, right? Think about the people during the meme coin bull run, like during the meme coin explosion. I think it was like 2023, but recently we had so many meme coins just going up crazy, right? And there was plenty of people that had 0 meme coins in their portfolio, and we're just holding utility coins, just watching these meme coins like 20, 50x. And if they would have had a diversified portfolio, maybe they could add Pepe at these lows, right? Like right here, or Bonk, you know, Turbo, right? So that's why it's good to have a diversified portfolio. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I know it's a lot of AI coins, or a lot of coins in general. That's why it's good to look at the charts, research them, their tokenomics. Universal says, I only have 100 pounds in Cronos. Should I put at least another 100 or 300 in? Has potential to reach $1. I put the pound sign because yeah, I got you. The pound sign. Yeah, we'll take a look at Cronos, right? So you Cronos, yeah. We'll take a look at Crow because I'm bullish on Crow too. I have some Crow too. So we'll see where Crow, do a price prediction here on Crow. Because, you know, if Crow were to basically go to zero already, I think it would have done already in the bear market, because we've seen many exchanges go down and crypto.com didn't go down. So I think if crypto.com were to go down, it should have gone down already along with these other exchanges. And I think as crypto grows, there's gonna be many people that come to crypto.com. So I think the platform is gonna continue to grow, and
new subscriber,
you know, the coin gets affected in a positive way with that. So you can see right here some of the targets. Right, it brings us to like 223, 324. So I'm saying these are the top. This is where it can top out, right? So last bull market, it came close to $1. Went to like 95 cents. I believe it has everything to break through $1. Right, in fact, top out around these levels, 223 to 310. Right, but these are price points that we can top out. What it has to do is break that 618 right there and close above it. The good thing is on this drop, we held this level right here. That's the good thing, because the bottom was right there. So holding this level right here, we can continue this uptrend for Crow. Right, this nice curved uptrend here to do something like that possibly. At some point, it's gonna go vertically if it continues this nice uptrend. So I'm bullish on Crow. It's, you know, not as bullish as maybe Cardano or Dogecoin based on the chart, but it's definitely not bearish. My advice to Solana, XRP. I think they're all good coins. Yeah, I think they're all great coins to have. I just think you just got to remember to take profits, right? Maybe Solana 600 to 1,000, XRP to over 20, Sui. And just remember to, you know, take profits at those highs. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. We got a lot of people. I'll be live again soon, guys. Don't worry. If you guys want to check out my course, the 8 signals to sell the top, check it out in the link in the bio. It's basically about profit taking, selling at the right time. And, you know, I basically show you the 8 signals to sell the top ultimately. And I actually use this example right here from last bull market on showing you the 8 signals, all flashing red last bull market. One of them, just giving you one of them right here that I dive deep into, is Fibonacci. We can see, using Fibonacci, we can see good targets right here to basically sell at the top, right? Because you would have had this since right here as we were going up. So, you know, that's the whole point of the course, to keep you level-headed, to have a plan, because most people don't have a plan, and those people honestly are just going to fail. They're going to be exit liquidity because they're just, I mean, just think about it. They're going to get into the emotions, they're going to get into the greed, into the euphoria, just like the people over here. But if you're looking at this and you're looking through the 8 signals, you're gonna be selling. You're gonna be selling at these times. Okay, so check it out if you guys are interested. It'll be the link in the bio. Thank you all, you guys. I'll be live soon again. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, Marco, Jamal. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Good night, guys. Peace.